I think that question being asked in the media, that's an irrelevant question.
No,
they have
that is
everything
the
they need
key
to build
point
a weapon.
in U.S. intelligence assessments. You know that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it's
that
not.
The political decision had not
I know
been
that better
made.
than you know that, and I know that that's not the case.
Do we really have to justify why we had to go into Iran and take out the nuclear facilities? Do we actually have to justify it? For 40 years, they have been swearing by their slogan, death to America, death to Israel. We're going to annihilate you. They sponsored Hamas, they sponsored Hezbollah, they sponsored the Houthis. Think of the thousands of people who have died because of them, how many people have been suffered, have been maimed, have been hurt because of them. Imagine if they had nuclear power. Wouldn't they do this? Listen to this interview with Marco Rubio and how they're trying to extrapolate nuances of how enriched was the uranium, and is that really the determining factor if they are evil? Is this the determining factor if we should trust them with the nuclear power whatsoever? Please listen to this interview. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Let's help grow this channel so that we can spread more light. A little bit of light pushes away a lot of darkness.
Not see intelligence that the supreme leader had ordered weaponization.
That's irrelevant. I think that question being asked in the media, that's an irrelevant question.
No,
they have
that is
everything
the
they need
key
to build a
point
weapon.
in U.S. intelligence assessments. You know
no,
that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it's
that
not.
The political decision had not
I know
been
that better
made.
than you know that, and I know that that's not the case.
But I'm asking you whether the order was given.
And the people who say that, it doesn't matter if the order was given. They have everything they need to build nuclear weapons. Why would you bury things in a mountain, 300 feet under the ground?
Right.
Why would you bury why do they have 60% enriched uranium? You don't need 60% enriched uranium. The only countries in the world that have uranium at 60% are countries that have nuclear weapons. Because they can quickly make it 90. They have all the elements. They have. Why do they have a space program? Is Iran going to go to the moon? No, they're trying to build an ICBM.
No, but that's a question. That's a question of intent. And you know, in the intelligence assessment, that it was that Iran wanted to be a threshold state and use this leverage. I'm talking about the public March assessment, and that's why I was asking you if you know something more from March.
But that's also an inaccurate representation of it. That's an accurate representation of it. That's not how intelligence is read. That's not how intelligence is used. Here's what the whole world knows. Forget about intelligence. What the IAEA knows. They are enriching uranium well beyond anything you need for a civil nuclear program. So why would you enrich uranium at 60%? Right. If you don't intend to one day use it to take it to 90 and build a weapon. Right. Why are you developing ICBMs? Why do you have 8,000 short-range missiles and 2,000 to 3,000 long mid-range missiles that you continue to develop? Why do you do all these things? They have everything they need for a nuclear weapon. They have the delivery mechanisms. They have the enrichment capability. They have the highly enriched uranium that is stored. Yes. That's all we need to see. Right. Well, especially in the hands of a regime that's already involved in terrorism and proxies and all kinds of things around. They are the source of all
yes, and no one's disputing that. I'm not doing that here. And they were censured at the IAEA for that enrichment and for violating their non-proliferation agreements. I was simply asking if we had intelligence that there was an order to weaponize, because you said weaponization ambitions.
Well, we have intelligence that they have everything they need to build a nuclear weapon, and that's more than enough.
Okay.
The question of justification to have done what America has done to take out the Iraqi nuclear capacity is so ridiculous and so ludicrous. The fake media, the legacy media, the left, the liberals, really? Don't you realize what a state-sponsored terrorism is all about? The evil must be eradicated. Do we really need true justification? As Marco Rubio mentioned, for civilian usage, 3% is enough. Why in the world do they need 60%? The bigger question, as our president, Mr. Donald J. Trump, asked, here is a country who's sitting on one of the most prolific oil fields ever. They have all the energy they need. What do they need nuclear civilian energy for? They have all the oil that gives them all the energy that they need. It's nonsensical. Obviously, it's for other purposes. God bless Mr. Donald J. Trump. God bless America for taking the bold action for truly doing what's right and changing history by doing everything possible to stop Iran from having a nuclear power. This is a great day for the world, great day for America, great day for Israel. Let's pray and we hope that there'll be a change in the government, that the 92 million Iranians will become free people, and liberty and freedoms and democracy will once again be restored to the Persian people. God bless you. God loves you.